Shoulder injuries are one of the most common things that we see in the gym, right? And it's usually just right here in the front of the shoulder. 9 times out of 10, this is where people are complaining when they're pressing overhead or they're lowering themselves in a handstand or doing any kind of pressing up, any kind of shoulder movement. It's always the pain kind of in the front of the shoulder, front of the deltoid. Now, a way we like to get around this when we're doing our strength work is to actually redirect the range of motion and how we're moving our arms overhead. So this is specifically looking at the overhead press. If I'm thinking I have to be pressing through a full range of motion for my reps to count, that kind of forces you to go into the weakest possible shoulder position where everything is so tight, where you lose so much leverage over your arm that you upregulate the amount of torque you need massively, meaning that the amount of stress that your shoulder goes under in this range of motion, it goes up exponentially. Your muscles and your joints have to work so much harder through that range of motion. So here's a trick we do when we're rehabbing shoulders and we're rehabbing shoulder pain. We give this prescription of, I take my arm up until my upper arm is at about parallel to the floor, and I have my elbows at 90 degrees. This is how low I take my weight, so that as I'm pressing, I go all the way straight up overhead, but as I come down, I'm thinking about pulling the weight down, almost like there's a cable behind me that I'm trying to pull forward. So as I'm going through this, we can look at this easily with the band here. So I start here, and then I'm going to work, even if that means having to take that up and lower myself into that position. That can help to circumnavigate shoulder pain. So now I'm here, and what people will find is that if they limit their range of motion to elbows at 90 degrees, I don't go any lower than that, I press up and back, and then as I'm coming down, guys, check this out, write this down. I'm trying to think about pulling forward and down at the same time, but I don't go lower than about forehead or eye level. If I keep to this range of motion, that's going to massively downregulate the amount of stress and pain that you get in the front of the shoulder. And so now you can continue to train your shoulders, get your chest, your shoulders, your back to be a hell of a lot stronger without aggravating the pain, because then you upregulate things like testosterone, human growth hormone, and so now you heal a lot faster.